What's up YouTube? Northwest Farm Dad here. Today I'm going to be reviewing the Rancher Wax jacket with the quilted lining. I just got this today. It's a jacket I've been pretty excited about. It's both sewn in America and it's made with American sourced cotton material. So go in here in a second and kind of dissect it, but people have asked in the past for me to show a little bit more of what's going on at my place. So you've got one of the cows, Dixie, there, and then the two horses. That's Vegas, closest to me, the red, and then in the background, you've got Hot Sauce. We just got back from Las Vegas where my daughter won about $19,000 barrel racing. So we're pretty excited about that, and a new saddle. So it was a good 12 days in Vegas, and now we're back home and getting ready for the 2025 season. All right, so if you go on Huckberry, you can find this jacket by just searching for the Rancher Wax jacket or the Quilted Rancher Wax jacket. $398 is the price point for this one, and considering that it is both made and sourced in America, I think that is a great deal. So, you know, you can pick up similar items that are made overseas for a similar price point, but that this supports both American manufacturing in both the textile as well as the finished product, I think is fantastic. So this is a size large. I'm 190 pounds, 6'1". I have really long arms, and it's just barely long enough for me on the arm side of the house. I wish it came in long. So if you have really long arms, just know that. I would have got a large long if they had it, but it's for a large, it's still fantastic. One of the first things that I noticed with this jacket, that's Gator the cat, is that, and you know this with good wax jackets, is you can just sort of squeeze the wax together and you can feel it. You can feel that wax on your fingers, and I really like that on a new waxed cotton jacket. So from a build quality perspective, there's a lot of double stitching on this jacket, which I think is fantastic. So you can see that on the pockets, you can see that on the shoulder connections. One area where I would have liked to see another layer of just a second layer of stitching is right here on the cuff. It's not a deal breaker, but I do like to see that double stitching down here. But in this case, that separated by about 2.5 inches. But overall, from a build and sewing perspective, it's pretty well made. Right on the inside, I really like this little patch here, right? So it shows fabric source, Martinix out of Fairfield Textiles in New Jersey, and then cut and sewn in Los Angeles, California. This is an absolute American-made jacket. So from a comfort perspective, it's super, super comfortable. You've got a nice soft, like sort of fleece or flannel cotton lining, which I think is great. So you've got a polyester sleeve lining, which just makes getting the sleeves on easier, which I think is great. And then the thing that I also like is that the pockets are completely and fully lined. So you've got that nice flannel lining on the inside of the pockets. And then I think you just look at the quality of the stitching in there. There's a lot of effort was made with these pockets, with the stitching, to make sure that this is a jacket that's going to hold up for a long time. Here's the back of the jacket. So if you look on the sleeve, you can already see, this jacket is literally hours old. You can see that waxing on the sleeve, which I think is fantastic. This will be a fun jacket to re-wax. The back is 2 panels. I don't love that. I prefer a single panel on the back, but that is a more expensive build. And I appreciate that Flint and Tinder and Huckberry are manufacturing a sub $400 jacket in America. So it's a concession I think is reasonable. I don't think you're going to get a big wet line down the middle of your back, particularly because you've got a nice double overlay with double stitching. So I think this is fine, and I think it's probably a pretty necessary step that they needed to take to keep the jacket affordable. But I mean, even things like this, right? They have a corduroy collar on this jacket. This is a feature, again, we're talking about a fourth material type. So you've got your waxed cotton, you've got the inside flannel lining, you've got the polyester on the sleeves, and then you're adding a fourth product to it. This is a well-made, well-thought-out jacket. And I feel like I got my money's worth out of this jacket. All right, so from a fit perspective, I really like this jacket. Again, this is a large, but there's not a ton of overlap on a large. Another thing I like is a rancher style. It's a little bit longer in length, and that gives me about 4 to 5 inches below my belt line where I could conceal carry, which is kind of nice to cover that up. And then also just in the wintertime, that longer jacket's going to keep snow from going down into your belt line, rain, anything else. It just is going to keep you more comfortable in that wintertime environment. So super happy with the fit on this jacket. So this jacket actually comes in 5 different colors. You've got charcoal, gray, you've got natural seeded, which is kind of that light, like almost white color. There's forest, like a forest green, dark oak, which is the dark brown, and then the jacket that I got is the field tan color. So that's the color that I got. I want to thank everybody who has liked and subscribed throughout 2024. The folks that have clicked the links and purchased through those links, it helps me out. Thank you. I will put a link to this jacket in the description. And thanks. Have a great new year, everybody. What do you think, Knut? What do you think? Yeah? Okay. And I will say first impressions are really, really good. I love that. The horse is peeing right in the middle of my video. Maybe this is going to be an outtake at the end.